Jeff Platt here for PokerNews.com. We're at the PokerStars Caribbean Adventure hanging out with Jake Cody. Jake, how would you sum up this PokerStars Players Championship? Pretty wild, huh? I'm good, thanks.
Yeah, wild's one way to put it. Probably the biggest and best tournament of all time, really, relative to the buy-in, the field strength, and kind of the overall feel around the tournament throughout the whole thing. It seemed like, although it was such a huge buy-in, and I imagine even a lot of the pros, it was probably at the top end of the buy-in besides the people who play the high rollers.
Sure.
And then you've got people who have never played anything close to this buy-in. But it seemed quite relaxed, in my opinion. And it seemed like everyone was having quite a good time, and obviously insane amounts of money up for grabs, so that makes it a bit more exciting too.
PokerStars gives away more than 300 platinum passes, along with adding $1 million to first place. Your thoughts on what they were able to put together?
Yeah, I mean, obviously it took a lot of planning to do that. Throughout the whole year, they were giving away passes in all different kind of ways, and it's give a lot of people a great story. So kudos to them for managing to put this together. I think it was a pretty difficult thing to do, and they managed to pull it off. And
do you also feel like, Jake, that this tournament specifically provided a boost to the PCA as a whole?
Yeah, for sure. I feel like the numbers were dropping down a little bit over the previous years, and then they changed it back to EPT, which I thought was a great move. And then doing this has kind of regenerated some excitement around it, which used to be like one of the most nostalgic stops on the EPT. You know, all the young online players used to remember coming here as youngsters. So it's nice that it's got a bit more of a good feel around it again.
PokerNews released its top 10 stories of 2018, and of course your magic roulette spin was on that, taking 42K pounds and putting it all on black and winning. Does that get brought up to you still on a pretty consistent basis?
Yeah, fairly often, fairly often, which is quite funny. I think a lot of people this year have recognised me more as the guy who did the roulette thing, right, rather than any poker accomplishment, which is kind of bittersweet because I kind of would like to be more known for poker, but it's also kind of fun to be known for that too.
Yeah, I think fun is the perfect word for it. And finally, Jake, as you look ahead to your 2019 from a poker perspective, what are your goals? What do you hope to accomplish?
I've been focusing mostly on cash games in the last 2 to 3 years, with a sprinkle of tournaments here and there. So I'll probably be doing the same things. Probably spend most of my time in LA and Macau, bit of London too, and then I'll play some of the bigger tournament series like the World Series, bigger EPTs, and hopefully try and ping something there.
All right, best of luck. That is Jake Cody, PokerStars Ambassador. I'm Jeff Platt for PokerNews.com.